Action!
Car review. The Jaguar. Jaguar is stopping production for 2025. They're not going out of business. They're just taking a year off, which is interesting because they're like a company with employees and stuff. So that's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, this car actually kind of looks cool. It's like got the they took the headlights from like a BMW and like the grill from like a Mazda. They made it like $40,000 more expensive and then called it a day. But it looks good. This is aerodynamic, which means absolutely nothing. It's actually a base model. They all say that. Let's look at underneath the hood for more disappointment. People are gonna think I'm broken down here with the Jaguar. I would think the same thing. Oh, hydraulics, that's nice. I don't really know what the fuck I'm looking at other than a bunch of plastic. Fucking plastic, a little more plastic. I guess all that's supposed to be plastic. This is supposed to look like metal, but it is plastic. There's a Land Rover badge right in there. I don't know what part it is, but just a reminder that you do still have the crap reliability of that, and there's even more plastic when you lift that up, unlike most cars. So lots of blankets for this car to be nice and hot. You know, every time I turn this thing off after like more than 15-minute drive and I have the AC on, the fan runs at like maximum speed for a solid 10 minutes after, and everyone gives me a weird look in the parking lot as if my car is broken. But they should know it's just a Jaguar and it's just operating normally. So yeah, it's a turbo 4-cylinder in this SUV that looks like it should be fast. It's not. It has 240 something horsepower. It's really slow, but it does cost a lot of money, and all of that money doesn't go nowhere necessarily. You have an interior which looks nice. I mean, yeah, the digital gauge cluster. I don't fucking wait for this fucking Sean to stop. Holy shit.
I think you're gonna want to shut the door. Let me help you out.
Okay. As I was saying, digital gauge cluster. You got this nice infotainment system. It's a nice size screen, honestly. It's pretty decent feedback, you know. Great spot to play Britney Spears and stuff. You know, okay, in all seriousness, the interior is actually pretty fucking nice. You got these paddle shifters that are actual metal. They don't click, but they actually feel solid. You got all this ambient lighting that people like, which is cool. This one's like super base model, put in perspective, but the only spec it has is a Meridian sound system, and it's pretty damn good. You got this like storage space underneath here that you forget about instantly and will never use. You got wireless charging pad, you know. So like you're getting into like RAV4 XSE trim level kind of shenanigans here. That's nice, you know. You got like metal like door things or whatever, like this, like they're all metal and shit. So yeah, that's nice, and it's actually a lot of metal. These buttons are fucking ass. These are really terrible. They work like half the time. They're haptic feedback, they're not actual buttons, which is really inconvenient because like you're driving and your finger, it's just like a smooth surface and it barely picks up. You have to push so damn hard. To change the fan, you have to pull this and then change the fan speed. So that's that. I had to press so hard for that damn button. If you turn it all the way down to low, it just automatically cranks the fan all the way up to 7. It's not even on auto. It just does that because I don't know why. That's just so terrible. All the buttons on the steering wheel are also the same. Haptic, you know, feedback, whatever. I guess these are real buttons, but they don't feel that great. This is a fake this is a button there. If you had a higher trim level, you'd see it. You can still see the icon. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, and it actually still pushes too, but you don't have that spec, but you can still push the imaginary button. Jaguar did a great job there. Anyways, everything else is kind of normal. there's a lot of signs that it's not high trim. Like at first you're like, okay, it's nice, like you get the full size screen and stuff, but then this is just not a high trim. Like you want your heated seats, like you push it, and then you think like, okay, you got the blue and the red, like you turn it down for cooled seats because they are perforated, but no, it just doesn't have that spec. You turn it up, you get heated seats, but yeah, you turn it down and it's not gonna change. So that's pretty interesting. But at the end of the day, it's a Jaguar. You can spend your money on this if you want to. This one is probably like 65, 67. Yeah, nice back seat. There's a hole where the third row climate control should be. So, you know, just another sign that it is a base model. You know, you got these tires are just too big. I don't even know how big are these things. I don't even give a fuck. They look too fucking big. The back end, just ignore the Florida plate. There's a car coming, and I have social anxiety. It's a shitty situation for me. You know, you got some nice sporty taillights. I don't know if they necessarily remind me of a car manufacturer. Maybe like the front headlights are BMW, so that's where I got my mind right. You know, they look cool. They extend all the way over, so that's nice. You got power tailgate. It's better than like a RAV4 LE, so beat out a base model RAV4. That's what you're going for. There's metal down here. You know, there's a lot of plastic, and then there's also a lot of metal. I feel like if I had to choose, I'd put the metal underneath the hood and then the plastic on the inside, or just do metal on both. But you know, if you want to spend it, it's like an Audi Q5 is cheaper than this, and you could probably get a premium plus. BMW X3 is probably around the same. Maybe Q5 is about the same too. I don't know. But like, I like there's this. The reliability is so fucking awful. Literally at the bottom of the fucking list. It drives nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a Jaguar a new one. You know, it looks unique, feels nice on the inside, super comfy car. Don't have one without a warranty on it. Holy shit, that would be awful. We're gonna give it overall. We're gonna go with a 6.2. 6.2 is the final review on it. You know, it's not a terrible car, and 6.2 is a great score, honestly. Be a little inflated, I'll be honest with you.
Pretty generous.
It's very generous. You know, it looks good, it drives nice. There's fucking no acceleration. Terrible acceleration for what this is. Comparable to Honda CR-V. Audi 2-liter 4-cylinder makes at least like 270, not that much, but like 260. And it's probably it's probably about the same weight as this, so it just feels a little more peppy, but you know, buy one if you want to. Definitely make sure you have a warranty. Yeah, what did I say my score was?
6.2?
6.2, yeah. 6.2 is what we're going with here. We just had this thing idle for like 10 minutes. It wasn't even that. It was like idle for like 4 or 5 minutes. AC wasn't even on. It might have been on, actually. The engine's completely off. No lights on the inside. This thing is like just sucking in air right now. Dude, I don't know if you can tell how fucking loud this shit is, but like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we just found out something absolutely horrific about this car. As if it couldn't get any.
It's the fucking fan.
You know, the first time we came back, it was because of the fan. So this is the second time back at it because we just discovered something else. You got these turn signals, right? They're not animated or anything. That's okay. They're pretty nice. They're clean. I was driving this thing at night, bro. They don't line up with the damn turn signals that are displayed and the clicking noise. They're completely off. You know how incredibly infuriating that is when you're driving at night? We pulled off on the side of the road. This is a fucking airport right here. I was just so devastated because I'll give it a 6.2. It's kind of a monster score. What this is.
It's still too high.
And it's still, oh my god. Oh, you just drive with it, bro. No, this shit is, damn. That is super disappointing, man. Oh, pissing me off. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're driving, right? And this light, when you click it, you have your hazards on, your four-ways. That lines up perfectly with your outside lights, but not with this. So like, I'm in here and it's doing like this shit. Bro, it's going fucking back and forth, fucking clicking at the wrong damn time. Look, that's right. Every fucking car manufacturer on planet Earth can get that right. I can't even make a damn turn anymore. It's gonna be a BMW driver from now on. Move wherever I want to go on the road. Everyone can just figure it out. Holy shit. All right, you can, you don't have to subscribe or like if you don't want to, but yeah.
Two things I never seen a nigga named Bigfoot and a hoe I need. Keep the back door closed, gotta lock it, throw away the key. We can be a state away, you turn if I ain't got my ski. 2023, we got built-in switches on them glees. Drake hit, don't ask, we take shit like a blunt, we